Do you spend hours at the skate park trying the same trick over and over again?
Yes.
Are you not seeing any progress and can't think of any new tricks to try?
Yes.
Have you ever wondered what separates the pros from the beginners in scootering?
Yeah.
Then here are 10 steps that are going to help you get better at scootering. Step 1 is warm-ups. You want to stress the importance of warming up to prevent injuries before riding, such as stretching and doing tricks in flow that you are comfortable with to warm up the muscles. This is by far a very important step to help you improve and just get the muscles flowing, all the blood flowing. You get me? You get me. Step number 2 is watch and learn. Study videos of professional riders to understand techniques and performance. But don't compare yourself to others. It's you versus you, and everyone progresses at different speeds. Huh? Oh, step number 3, learn the basics. Focus on basic tricks before moving to an advanced and pro level tricks. I've seen people that can just about do a whip bar or can't even board slide a rail or even a ledge. And they're trying all these different double overheads and it just doesn't make sense. So take small steps and not big leaps. For example, learn a trick, get it consistent, try it on different ramps, then start adding new tricks to that trick. This is definitely a big step to help progress fast and enjoy the sport. This will help your style in riding and make you a cleaner rider. Step number 4 is foam pits and resis. I know for sure not everyone has access to these because when I was younger I didn't, because they were so far away from where I live. But now it's a different story because I can drive. I know a lot of you people, and I've even said it myself, well, look at the pros, they got these good skate parks and that's how they're so good, because they got all these good facilities. However, I grew up without one and you can still become really good, but if you can get to a foam pit or resi, definitely get there, as I found taking a few trips now and then really help, especially for the tricks that are scary to try straight to concrete or wood, such as flips. So if you can get to one, definitely go there. However, we used to find or bring down old mattresses to the skate park that definitely helped me as well. Step number 5 is stay motivated. You want to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? So don't play the victim when trying a new trick. Don't get angry at yourself or give up scootering because you can't land a new trick, because that's when you start to rely on new tricks to enjoy the sport. My advice is, if you're trying to land a new trick, is to try it on a different ramp. Bigger is always going to be better, and by far the main tip is just speed or go faster. This is by far the biggest step, because you're going to have so much more time in the air to try your trick. It's going to give you more time to think and just land that trick. So go faster. It's so simple. Go faster. Also, I find another way what can help is get a friend or someone to film you trying your trick and then just learn from your mistakes. So like, what are you doing wrong? What I can do to improve it? And you can just always come back another day, because everyone gets bad days. Step number 6 is don't chase a sponsor. I've heard people say, I want to be sponsored because it's going to make me better at scootering, or I want to be sponsored because that means I'm good at scootering. But that's not the case. Just keep progressing at your own level and they'll just come to you. Just enjoy the sport with your friends and keep progressing. Entering comps is a good way to get noticed, and from the previous step about being consistent, and I mean consistent at scootering and consistent at your tricks, in comps this is going to help you. You're going to be practicing your flow and your consistency of different tricks, and this is a perfect way to get noticed from these big sponsorship brands. And entering comps is going to make you look at scootering in a completely different way. So if you want to get better, go into some local comps, go to Scoot GB, and there's just so many comps about, and just get doing them. And obviously posting your clips and posting your progression on social media, tagging different sponsorships. Just let them come to you. Don't nag everyone, just let them come to you. But at the end of the day, if you don't get a sponsor, it's not the end of the world. And if you really love this sport, then you'll just carry on progressing at your own level and make your younger self proud. Step number 7 is a trick list. This is by far one that's helped me, and I have friends who do the exact same. How many times have you been at the skate park and you're just there thinking to yourself, what do I try next? So this is a good guide to help you progress and get your tricks done that you want to do, such as your dream tricks. So just go onto your notes on your phone, write down tricks you want to do. So just set yourself a target of the tricks that you want to do by the end of the month or end of the year, and just stay dedicated to landing those tricks. Step number 8. Another reason you could not be progressing is because you're doing the same trick over and over and over again. So for example, don't just ride flat or fly out or just rails, because this is going to mean that you're not going to be all-rounded. And what I mean about doing the same trick, like yes, do the same trick. If you love doing that trick, do the trick. Doing the same trick at the skate park over and over again, not even trying a new trick, you're not going to improve, are you? The trick that you keep doing, maybe add something to it, try it on a different ramp, get it consistent, add new things to it. Step number 9 is not riding the correct scooter. For example, I've seen kids with scooter bars bigger than them, like this person. This is definitely not going to help you progress, especially with tricks like bri flips and overheads. It's just not going to work, is it? But you want your bars to your waist or where you feel comfortable. Also, I've seen people with just the complete wrong scooter. Obviously, the lighter the scooter, the better it's going to be and the easier you're going to throw that thing around. But that doesn't mean go ahead over to like Dog Scooter, Skate Hut or anywhere now and buy the most expensive scooter, because you just don't need it. But go get yourself a decent stunt scooter. It's not always about light scooter, because back when I used to ride when I was a lot younger, there was no such thing as tie bars and everyone was just riding still bars, and there's no excuses to riding a heavy scooter. I was doing overheads and loads of other tricks with a heavy scooter, but the main thing is just having it to the correct height that you need, or the correct height that feels comfortable for you. Last but not least, step number 10, the moment you've all been waiting for, is practice motions. This is going to help build muscle memory, but practice doing motions both ways, normal and oppo, and this will help practice not only the motion but the control of your scooter. So when you have free time, just go outside in the garden, spin your scooter and tricks you want to do from your trick list. For example, a triple kicky or anything like that. Just nail that motion down, so then when you go to the skate park and you go to try that trick, your brain knows what to do and you'll just boom bang it. As simple as that. But thank you all for watching this video, and you clearly enjoyed this video because you watched it to the very end. So just go over, hit the subscribe button. It's free, it's simple, and it's going to help me out, and I appreciate it all. Comment down below what videos you'd like to see. Hopefully I'll be riding soon, fingers crossed. See you in the next video, y'all.